Icmr Guidelines on Human Research 2006 General Statement. 3 essential guidelines have been laid down. Purpose of research should be directed towards increase of knowledge about the human condition in relation to its social and natural environment. Research should be conducted in a manner conducive to and consistent with the dignity and well-being of the subject. There should be professional fair treatment and transparency. Evaluation should be done at all stages. General principles. 12 principles must be followed. A number of overlaps are seen in different principles. First one is principle of essentiality. Essentiality. Research should be absolutely essential after a due consideration of all alternative. Principles of voluntariness, informed consent and community agreement. Participants are fully apprised of the research and the impact and the risk of such a research on him. Second, participant retain the right to abstain from further participation in the research irrespective of any legal or other obligation that may have been entered into. They must only return any advance consideration already received. Principle of non-exploitation. Participants must be remunerated for their involvement in the experiment. Principle of safety and confidentiality. Identity and record of participants are kept confidential as far as possible. Principles of precautions and risk minimization. Due care and caution is taken to ensure that participants, including community, are put to minimum risk, suffer from no non-irreversible adverse effect and benefit from the research. Principles of professional competence. Research must be conducted at all times by competent and qualified person who act with total integrity and impartiality and who have been made aware of the ethical consideration. Principles of accountability and transparency. Research must be conducted in a fair, honest, impartial and transparent manner. Full disclosure must be made by those associated with the research of their interest in the research and any conflict of interest that may exist. Principles of maximization of the public interest and of distributive justice. Research must be conducted and used to benefit all humankind. Principles of institutional arrangement. There shall be a duty on all persons connected with the research to ensure that all the procedures required to be compiled with and all institutional arrangements required to be made in respect of the research and its subsequent use or application are duly made in a bona fide and transparent manner. Principles of a public domain. Research must be brought into the public domain so that its results are generally made known through scientific and other publication. Principle of totality of responsibility. The professional and moral responsibility for the due observances of all the principal guidelines or prescription rests with all those directly or indirectly involved in conducting the experiment. Researchers, those responsible for funding, institution where the research is conducted, sponsors. Principles of complaints. There is general and positive duty on all persons conducting, associated or connected with the research entailing the use of a human participant to ensure that these guidelines are adhered to both in letter and spirit. Thank you.